Hi everyone, let's talk about Apple Pies and Other Amends by ToEataPeach, or as I'm subtitling it, How the Patriarchy Hurts Everyone. So let me start by saying this was a delightful HEA fluffy fic, and I devoured and enjoyed it as I would any baked good. On the 1-year anniversary of the Battle of Hogwarts, Hermione decides to take up baking. After sharing her first pie together in their kitchen, Ron and Hermione decide to take a break, and he leaves her. He's tired of talking about the war, and he has no time for her, processing, healing, dealing. And let me say, this is not like a Ron basher fic, but there was one Ron moment in this fic that literally had me shouting at my Kindle because patriarchy, but I digress. So, in the spirit of reconciliation and healing, Hermione begins baking all different kinds of things and then bringing them to everyone that was involved in the war in a crusade she's calling the PTSD pastry tour. After doing this for all the Gryffindors and the Order folks, she moves on to the Slytherins. She first brings Theo pistachio macarons, and while he is very flummoxed to see her, he kind of begins to open up to her and they become friends. She next goes to Gregory Goyle and Millicent Bulstrode, which that visit doesn't go super well, but they later kind of soften. Doors are starting to open up to her. Finally, she takes 4 apple tarts to Draco Malfoy. She is not expecting much from him, but she's surprised when he opens his door to her, and he isn't like snide or cruel. He's clearly broken. His sadness and kind of darkness come out a little bit when he questions why she left him for last on her tour, and then he admits to her that he has a drinking problem. She leaves, but later receives an owl from him, and they correspond a bit, and he invites her to Malfoy Manor for tea to kind of try again. He bakes for her. It's very sweet. Their interaction is strange, but surprisingly friendly and even a little flirty. And he asks if she'll come to the manor on Saturdays to help teach him how to bake. She agrees, and it's just a lovely time. Them baking, growing closer, dancing around each other, slowly burning, dragging out the first kiss, all the things. Lucius and Narcissa come to accept her. Her friends begin to accept that she's interested in him. It's all very nice. So this fic does feature a trope that I don't love. If you know, you know. And it's spurred on by the Ron incident that had my Kindle quaking in fear. Here's the thing, though. In reference to my subtitle, it's clear that the patriarchy has hurt everyone in this book. The inner conflict that Draco deals with is the pressure to be the patriarchy. Ron is sort of the other side of the patriarchy, edging on toxic. He wants to bury feelings. He lashes out hurtfully at Hermione when she challenges him. And for some reason, it's down to not just Hermione, but all the women in this fic to help fix everything. Hermione has to do everything. She has to help teach men how to figuratively and literally clean up after themselves. And of course, Ron gives her a, but you're so good at it, which made me almost throw my already scared Kindle. Hermione has to be the one to keep going to Draco, keep reaching out. And it's not just her. Narcissa, Ginny, Luna, even Pansy have to continuously step up in this fic to save men from their own crushing issues that are all caused by the patriarchy. So this is not a criticism of this fic, by the way. It's something I admired at how all of this was highlighted. And the fact that it was making me angry actually made me think that this fic was doing a good job because it was bringing up all these thoughts. So anyway, overall, it is a very lovely little story. It's not too long. It's under 200 pages, and it just has all the stuff you want from a Dramione. So if you like, a post-war healing AU, this could be your girl. Anyway, that's all. See you next time. Bye.